Okay, so a lifeguard water safety test. A lifeguard water safety test is regularly given to thousands of people around the nation. In our local town, the test was recently given to this group of students, this group here, 51 students. And the grades and gender are summarized below. Use these local results to estimate the true percentage by forming the confidence interval described below. So we got this table, and it's saying among the males that took this lifeguard water safety test, 5 out of 31 males got an A, 10 got a B, 16 got a C. 8 out of 20 females got an A, 8 out of 20 got a B, 9 out of 20 got a C, etc. Use a 90% confidence interval to estimate P, the true population proportion of all female, they want us to do female students in the whole nation, not just those who took the test in our local town, who received a grade of A on this test, round to 4 decimal places. So basically, what are they asking us? They're saying, what's the true population proportion of all female students who get an A in the whole nation? So right, this is just results in our local town, right? This is just results in our local town. We're going to use those. That's like a survey, right? Please turn your audio off. Okay, so this is just the results in our local town for how the men and the women did on the water safety, lifeguard water safety test. So what does that mean about the whole nation? What does that mean about the whole nation, right? Can we form a 90% confidence interval for the true population for the whole nation? Can we do that? How are we going to do that? Well, we're going to need to do our calculator. It's going to be the same thing we've been doing. So I'm going to go to my calculator, go to the, hit the stat button, go over all the way to tests, hit enter, and go on down to the 1 prop Z interval. So not the 1 prop Z test, but the 1 prop Z interval. And when you hit enter, it'll give you at that point X and N and your sea level. So, and what's our X on this one? So we're talking about females who got an A. So look over at that table. How many females got an A on my table?
8.
Right there, yeah. 8. Out of, N is always the total, but careful now, it's the total number of females, not, so it's 20, not everybody, right? In other words, because 8 out of 20 females got A's, right? Out of the 20 females that took the test, 8 of them got A's. 8 out of 20 females got A's. Making sense? It's 8 out of 20. 8 out of 20 females got A's. What kind of call? We wanted 90%. So bring that over here, 0.90, and then hit enter. Hit that enter on your calculator. I'll do it too. Let me show it on my main screen. All right, so I'll turn the calculator on, clear the screen, clear this. So go to stat, go over to tests. all the way down to 1 prop z interval, which is way down on A, hit enter. And then my x is 8, go down, the n is 20. And 8 out of 20, and it's 0.90, 0.90. And go down and calculate. There it is. There's the numbers. There's the interval. All right, so then the confidence interval on my calculator comes out to be 0.21982, comma 0.58018. So they want us to round to 4 decimal places, so I got to cut it right there and cut it right there. That 8 means you got to round that up, huh? So 0.2198 and 0.5802, actually, right? 5802. So we are what? What does this mean? This means we are 90% confident that the true percentage of all women in the nation that get an A on that test is somewhere between, that's 21.98, basically 22%, and 58%. We're 90% confident that the true percentage of all women in the nation who get an A on that lifeguard water safety test is somewhere between 22% basically and 58%. That's a pretty wide interval. That's not really saying much, is it? So there we go. And that's based on the fact that in our local town, 8 out of 20 women, females, got an A on the test. The reason that our intervals, this interval is very wide, and so we're really not saying much. You know, we're saying, hey, it's the whole nation is somewhere between 22%, and you know, this is like 22 and 58, somewhere between 22 and 58% of the nation. Well, yeah, that's a broad range. Yeah, you're not really saying much. Why aren't you saying more accurate, narrow statement? Well, it's because you only had 20 in your sample. That's a pretty small sample to try to only find out about 20 people in your local town and make a conclusion about the whole nation. That's why the interval got so wide. If you want to be 90% sure, then you got to make a very wide statement on that one. There we go.